Hello and welcome back to this yet-to-be-named tale. We are still checking with our legal department about what we should name it, but we will get back to you. Legal has also informed me that I should be listing out all the modules we use throughout this campaign, so you'll find that edited here. Please take a moment to read it. Now, these are all of the modules we have taken parts of or modified in any way, shape, or form. If you want any information about what characters or what items came from which specific module, please just ask a comment and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I can. When we last left our party, they had just started to explore the dark woods and had come across their first horror filts, which were aptly named horror felt swams instead of swarms. My mistake. Uh, our party was quick to dispatch them after not a terrible amount of fighting. Nobody got severely injured, except for Delilah.
Yeah, thanks for
And
that.
you're welcome. And now we will be exploring the rest of the woods, hopefully making our way into the cave. But before we begin, I do have a request. I want everybody to give me a fun fact about your character while I finish setting up.
I forgot about this.
I would say for Saltus, a fun fact would probably be that the origins of wearing a mask are less from a identity perspective and more from like a self-loathing perspective. It has to do with an inability to see his own face due to the mental scars as opposed to any physical scars.
That doesn't sound too fun, but I'll accept it.
If you're
Pick on
expecting
somebody else.
actually fun facts right now,
His favorite color's
I
green.
think
What
you
else
have
do you
a
want
big
from me?
thing coming here.
Well, like for instance, how does Soleus take their coffee? Do they drink coffee? Do they like?
They take their coffee black.
I should have.
Additional.
I should have expected that one.
Walked into that one.
Sorry, I couldn't not make that joke.
Akuma's favorite fruit is red apples.
Ooh, that's a fun fact. I like that fact.
As much as Delilah looks like a bodybuilder, she actually is a boulderer, if you know what that is. So the reason she looks the way she does is because she goes bouldering a lot, not because she actually like lifts weights.
Awesome. Like this. These are great fun facts. I'm writing these down. Thank you. Now.
And that'll come in later.
Oh yeah, it'll all come later. Don't worry.
When the final boss can only be defeated by bouldering up a sheer cliff and then drinking a cup of black coffee, we'll know what to do.
While eating a red
Do
apple.
a funny
Well,
one,
also,
but I
and then
can't
looking
think
at a
of
mirror.
funny one. If you throw like a bunch of like salt or sugar on the ground, Delilah has to sit down and count every single one.
She's
that
a
just
vampire?
sounds like a curse.
What?
Salt just
What?
writing that down in his notes.
I mean, I thought that was a vampire thing. Maybe it's a werebear thing. I don't know.
I thought it was a
Fae
fae
thing.
thing.
Well, I know they said like old vampire lores. If you throw rice, they have to count the rice out, and then you run away. But that might just be something that because vampires are kind of fae-esque that it kind of got associated. That and the whole crossing running water thing.
I think we should do the fun fact thing for our main campaign too. I think that would be really funny.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember, if
Now we begin. Soleus and Delilah were staring down the refuse hole. Saltus and Akumas. Actually, I don't. Saltus was stating that he was going to take a look around up top, and Akuma. Well, he didn't say what he was going to do, but we'll find out together. Who would like to go first?
Isn't that a DM thing?
Well, we could either one, the hole or checking out what's ahead. Either one, whichever you want to do first.
I'll let the refuse hole happen first, just so that I'm not far away in case there's more little bastards in the pit.
As much as I would rather not venture down into the refuse, I think it would be helpful to know who it is exactly that is down there. A roll call of sorts. Did we want to tie someone to a rope? Or just climb down? I don't really think it would be easy climbing back up with how disgusting it is.
I have 60 foot of rope. We
Does
could use
anybody
that.
have?
Am I still transformed, by the way?
Yes.
Yep.
Lasts an hour, I think.
Whoever is the smallest.
Yeah, who is the smallest
Ev-
actually?
Oh, isn't that technically me?
We all line
Yes.
up and see who's the.
No, we had this
Well, I
Well, I
discussion
don't
last
think
session.
anyone's gonna beat the 15-foot werebear.
Well, then I'll look at the party, my tiny 5'5" elven frame, and go, well, yeah, I guess I was gonna do something else, but I guess I could go in the pit.
You may be the smallest.
We had this conversation last session. I am the only one. Everyone else in this party is like 6 foot or taller, except me. I'm 5'5".
Well,
Hey,
only
you
if
know how
are
Cole
comfortable
feels.
doing so.
I'll do it. It's just
I don't think I said Soleus was 6 foot, but she's definitely not
taller than
5.
yeah, she's taller than 5'5".
Delilah's just an outlier.
Yeah, she brings the average up to about 8 foot. And then I'll
But
go,
like we
yeah,
love strong women, like giant strong women. Okay,
you're not incorrect.
Woo!
you're welcome. Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah, and then I guess I'll tie my own rope around myself and then go, someone should probably hold this. And then I'll look at the 16-foot giant bear person and go, probably you.
Oh, okay. That understandable. I can lower you down. Do I have to make a strength or dexterity? Or...
Nah, because you have the strong build, you can lift and carry and pull like 600 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like 160 soaking wet.
Here, come. And Delilah kind of just like scoops Saltis up.
I say nothing but feel demeaned.
Are you just gonna throw him in?
Well, no,
Apparently.
She's going to lean over the edge and lower him down slowly. Just tug on the rope or call up if you need me to pull you out.
Sure.
Don't pull too hard. He might go flying.
Saltis, just
my
jog
best.
my
That
memory.
would be fun to watch.
Do you have your rapier out? I think
Yes,
you do,
I
right?
do, yes. So that is 15-15.
Sure. Okay. So before you even start to get lowered, you smell horrendous refuse ahead of you as you are slowly lowered down into it. So as you are getting lowered down, you notice about 3 bodies, fresher than most. There are other bits and pieces of bone and refuse around. But out of everything else in that pit, you notice... can you make me a perception check at this time?
A perception check. Of course, give me one moment.
You can run the vibe check real quick right now before you roll.
No, I feel like that would.
No, then that's a jinx then.
Yeah, that's a jinx.
No, screw it.
I am just checking to see if there is anything I could do to somehow get advantage on this.
Better?
I just don't think there is. So I'm just gonna roll perception. Didn't even need it.
Nice.
Perfect. So, as you are being lowered down the bottom of the refuse pit, you're about maybe 7.5 feet in when your rapier is able to light up the entirety of the ground. What you notice is a half-elf man, an orc woman, and what appears to be what remains of a tiefling wizard. Body and cloak appear to have exploded from the inside out.
That tracks.
Oh,
So, As you are continued to be lowered down in, can you please make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Constitution saving throw. 21.
Nice.
As you get lowered further into the refuse, you feel the urge to throw up come to the back of your throat, but you are able to stop yourself from vomiting and becoming poisoned due to
Are
the
you all right
horrendous
down
smell.
there?
I'm doing great.
How are we doing?
You
Oh.
hear stifled gagging, but I don't throw up because I'm a real man.
Do you need to be pulled back up?
Nah, I'm good. Could be down here all day.
Okay, I guess we did not hear the sound of gagging.
You're damn right you didn't.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
One of us thinks that. And I'll continue to be lowered the rest of the way.
Meanwhile, one of them's wearing a mask and doesn't want to deal with the consequences.
Yeah.
As you are finally lowered down, you are able to get a much better look at them. You notice that all of the corpses are not whole. They have been horribly, systematically consumed. Patches of armor, cloth, and skin have been stripped away, leaving exposed bones and stringy muscle tissue behind. With your 18 perception check, I'm not going to have you reroll because you passed that poison. You notice that the orc woman looks weathered. She's lying face down, heavy steel breastplate, pitted and scratched, but still mostly intact. Her exposed neck and limbs have been gnawed on to the bone in places, and a large battle axe lies half buried in the soil near her hand. You notice that the elf man was most likely the ranger. He is clad in studded leather armor. His body is crumpled at the base of the slope to the refuse pit. His leather is tattered and soaked in dirt and dried fluid. The wounds on his body are small, but impossibly numerous. Thousands of tiny, precise tears suggesting a swarm. A silver-hilted rapier is clenched in a skeletal hand. Lastly, the tiefling. This figure is dressed in scorched and torn robes, his face a mask of terror. A bag lays at his side. You look as his chest cavity appears to have been ripped from the inside out.
Okay, and then does it look like the tiefling was the wizard?
Yes, it does. Based on his robes compared to the possible ranger and the orc fighter next to him.
And then with the 18, before I take even a step closer, do I see any eggs of any kind on any of these bodies?
With an 18, you do not see any eggs, or remaining eggs in any bodies. You do note, with your 18, that there appears to be small husks of eggshells left behind from the tiefling. You do not see anything moving inside them.
Okay. In that case, I will move over, and you mentioned a bag. I will pick up and inspect the bag, and then afterwards, once I have that, I will do a once-over of the bodies for anything that I would consider useful. So, like, if the wizard has a spell book or scrolls, if the ranger has arrows or something glowing magic, if the orc woman had potions, like anything like that that I think we might need coming that they didn't get a chance to use, that they got killed too quickly, I'll look over for that as well.
Okay. So, bag and then everything else.
Bag and then everything else, yeah.
So, opening the bag, you immediately note that it is full of ruined scrolls and books that are drenched in various potions. Can you make an investigation check for me to find anything of use?
Investigation. 16.
With a 16, you note that there are some salvageable scrolls. You are able to get 3 magical scrolls, 2 already used spell scrolls. It appears that the magic has already been sapped from them, and a handkerchief. All of the handkerchief is, oddly enough, not soaked, but everything else has a little bit of wear and tear, or I don't want to call it damage from the potions, but you don't find any usable potions inside.
Okay, so 1 handkerchief that's mysteriously clean. You said 3 magic scrolls and then 2 expended, or 2 of them are useless. So 5 total or 3 total?
3 scrolls that still have their magic and 2 useless empty scrolls.
2 empty scrolls. And then I will look at the scrolls and go, I don't know how to cast magic. This is meaningless to me. Probably something for Akuma. And then I'll put them in my bag.
Okay, and then you said you were going to check everybody else for anything useful?
Yeah, anything useful,
So-
and then I'll add an asterisk, and I'll say, like, or anything. Like, I know that they were also aspirants to the guild, and if they went to fight this monster and failed, then they didn't get in, they weren't in yet. But if they have anything that would show, like, their name or some sort of, like, anything, so that I could either give it to the chief or to someone in their family, because they're dead, and I don't really like the idea of leaving these guys here to quite literally die in a hole and then just leave them. I want someone to know, at least get some semblance of closure if they have families. So personal identification of some kind. Family crest,
Well-
runic, something.
So on the ranger, he does not have any identifying marks. You imagine that this was the man whose green cloak you took, as well as the locket from the tent from before. He doesn't have any other identifying marks or features on him, and the only things of use you find on him is studded leather armor and a rapier with a silver handle. The blade is not made of silver, just
Just
ornate
the handle.
handle.
Okay.
The weathered orc woman has some breastplate on and a battle axe. And moving the tiefling wizard, you are not able to find any identifiers. You are able to find a small pouch of 28 gold pieces and a black pearl worth about 140 gold pieces.
You said 140?
140, yes.
And then for the orc woman, would I know approximately like the weight and value of like that armor and weapon? Like, is it one of those situations where I'm like, oh yes, orcs, the weapon is inherently meaningful, like they use it for their whole life, or their armor is incredibly meaningful, or does this just look like purchased gear?
It just looks like purchased gear to you. It doesn't have any special filigree or gilding or any symbol belonging to any clan.
I will. Does it look like a intentionally heavy great axe, or just like a standard, like I should be able to pick this up great axe?
It's your standard great axe.
Okay, then I don't want to take the 10 minutes to doff her armor, and I think that's kind of rude. So I won't do that, but I'll take the great axe just in case I could use that as a tombstone stand-in. And then that's just a great axe.
Yeah, which is 7 pounds.
Yeah, it's far from the heaviest thing I have in my inventory.
No, but it just has the heavy property.
Yeah, I don't intend to use it. I'm a very weak and skinny man. And that is
And
everything,
one
correct? Oh, one more thing.
And one more thing, you find a wand on the magician, and that's it.
Do I see? Because he is a wizard, and my intelligence is not so low that I don't know how magic works. I know it exists. I'm an elf. Do I see a spell book that I know wizards are typically supposed to have a focus or components and then a spell book?
You do not see. So you imagine, based on your perception roll, that his component pouch was in that satchel that has
Oh,
been
and that's
ruined
what got
by
all
the
messed up.
potions, as well as the book. Yeah.
Darn. In that case, I don't want to do it in this pit, but I want to look more at the wand in a second. I take out, like, from my bag, like, just some, like, standard, like, paper wrapping, and I'm going to, like, super quick 2-second, I'm gonna try to do, what would it be, sleight of hand or acrobatics? I want a quick sketch their faces, but, like, not all mangled, like, about what I think they would have looked like before they got murdered by the Flits, and I want
That
to
would
try
be
to
a
do it.
sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. How is that the worst thing?
Oh,
Could happen?
You
no.
have made a very rough
Unrecognizable.
sketch. It kind of looks a little bit like stick figures. You are unable to really do much in this dim, dark light. You're not able. You try to get the features just right, but it just looks like a bunch of lines on a piece of paper. Unfortunately, there are no discernible features, but you did your best, so you
Yeah.
get a gold star for that.
In my mind, I was like, this was gonna be my way of being like, does anyone know these people? Does anyone know their family? And I'm looking at 3 stick figures, and I'm like, someone will probably be looking for these people. They'll know them by name. We know their names, right? Yeah, probably. The old guy told us their names. Maybe.
Alas, in my couple hundred years, I forgot to learn how to draw.
Just like real life. And then then if I've grabbed everything that I see and I don't see any other monsters and I'm just in the pit and I don't see anything else, I don't
Yeah,
want
so
to
any-
move. I don't want to move or jostle the bodies in any way. And I'm fairly confident I know how they died. The only thing left that I want to see is verification. Do I see anything around the Tiefling Wizard that would give any indication that the summons that we knew they used, the Fey summons that like tore up those rabbits in that tent, is there any evidence of dead Fey like poofing out of existence or bodies of Fey, or are the Fey not in this pit with the wizard? Because they should have been, if it was a contracted familiar, they should be together, or there should be some evidence of the contract breaking, and they shouldn't be
So
on this plane anymore.
So are you also like checking the bodies, searching through the refuse, or are you just kind of taking a cursory glance?
I will if it I will actively like move the wizard by to see like if they like fell onto it, because we know that they were several size small creatures, so I'm looking for like, oh, the wizard fell onto like a pixie and there's a dead pixie or like a dead gnome or something tiny and fey looking.
Okay, make me an investigation check.
Can't get worse than a natural 1.
Well,
Well,
actually.
Two nat ones is
funnily
pretty
enough.
bad.
So as you attempt to roll the wizard over to check on his underside to see if there's any signs of it, you feel as if when you go, the eggs have ruined the stability, and as you push your arms up, the body falls apart in your hands. And sections of body and viscous go everywhere. You thought you were going to have to put some effort. You fully swing the body up, and chunks of flesh go high enough where some of it lands outside of the pit. You are also now covered in blood.
I
Soleus is gonna
scream mentally.
lean over the edge and look down at him and be like, "What are you doing down there?"
Being thorough. he says with no confidence, and then he'll gently
You're supposed to be
gently
investigating,
tug
not
on the
playing.
rope. He'll gently tug on the rope and say nothing.
So, Delilah, are you pulling him back up?
I guess she isn't. I attempt to climb out of the pit.
Using Delilah.
Soleus will start pulling the the rope.
Using Delilah as a nice stable anchor, you are able to kind of pull yourself up and out of the pit. Your arms are completely soaked with blood. Thankfully, not a lot got on your torso or legs, but some of it did get on your mask and on your hood. But other than that, you were relatively okay. However, it does look like some bloody creature just crawled out of the pit.
Oh dear.
I will. Oh, look, there she is. I will look at everybody and I'll go,
Sorry.
so a few things, and then I will give a one-to-one description of everything you described in terms of like what they look like, how they died, the wounds, the evidence of eggs hatching, like all that stuff. And then I'll go, some things I found that might be useful. I don't really do the whole spells thing, not that kind of elf. Anyone want those? I've got 3 of them. I don't know what they do or if they work. And so I'll hold out the 3 magic spell scrolls.
I am not personally one to partake in magic unless it is of the blood kind, so I will politely decline. However, and then Delilah kind of like takes one of like a rag or whatever and holds it out to Saltus. If you would like to use this to clean off, I don't know how much it'll help, but at least the blood on your face. I would have had to reach out and like wipe it off for him, but then I feel like that would have been weird.
I'll take the rag and I'll start wiping off as much as I can, and wishing that I took high elf cantrip of prestidigitation or something. Wrong kind of elf, you know.
You're right.
And then I will look
Oh, but,
towards Akuma and I'll be like, magic? You did magic, magic?
wave the
Does
scrolls in front of his face like a little toy.
I mean, does Soleus want any spell scrolls?
I don't know if I can use those. I
mean,
don't
then
know
I'll-
that.
I believe
I don't know
any
that the
class
magic
that
I
has
do is
spell
technically
casting.
magic.
Because
Any class
I'll
that
do any
can
of-
cast spells can use spell scrolls.
Yeah, you should be able to at least
So
read
I guess
them.
I could use them.
Yeah. If they're spells that you want. I can't even read them.
I'll
So if
take
you just want to
two
take them
if
to
you-
see what they
if-
are.
If you want
Let's-
one, I'll take two.
Let's see what they are and determine what's useful for each of us.
Then I will hand all three and take them out of my inventory to both of you, and you can determine what they are, and then also who wants to carry which. And
Who's getting
I'll also
two
give you
and
the
who's
empty
getting-
scrolls too, just in case
Well,
you
we
can do
should
something
probably
with
just
those.
figure out what they are first.
So you have to either cast the Identify spell or study them over the period of a short rest.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
lovely.
disgusting.
Well, I don't have the identify spell, so
I don't think I do.
I'm pretty sure. Am I remembering that right? 1 second.
I always thought it was if you can cast spells, if it's on your spell list. I always thought it was just an Arcana check, but I also don't know what they are, so it might not be on their spell lists. Because like I typically hand wave it. That's what I did for you guys. Like first session, I was like, can you magic? Go, it's yours.
I like that better. Yeah. I like that better. And the rule is... Fair enough. Okay. So you get 2 scrolls of Reanimate Dead. Or Animate Dead. Not Reanimate. Animate Dead. And 1 scroll of Light.
Saltus raises his eyebrow at animate dead. There were no other bodies in the pit, right? It was just the 3.
Just the 3. You remember a withered ranger, a withered orc woman, and the tiefling that was torn apart.
I'm just trying to think if there's anything that would, like a zombie or skeleton that we've come across that would indicate, like we knew that they were studying necromancy, but we didn't see any evidence of like them having an entourage of zombies, right? We didn't see, or am I forgetting? I don't think
I don't
did.
recall seeing any hordes of undead that were like laying across the floor.
The only thing I remember seeing is the one tent full of blood, and we determined that it was Fey based. And then the journal said that the wizard had like Fey summons. I don't remember them saying that the wizard like was also summoning skeletons and shit. Like this is a summoner type wizard.
What does that mean for us?
If I had to guess, I would say it means that either they died so quick they couldn't use the spells, or they had zombies with them and they got defeated anyway, which would imply that they got outnumbered. So we should probably operate on the assumption that there are significantly more flits and swarms than the ones we've already killed so far. We should assume that that is a very small amount, and we should continue being extremely slow and stealthy going forward so that we don't end up like them.
I can agree with you.
Yeah, good enough for me. I'd rather not have any one of us befall their fate. Though it saddens me to say that they died in such a way. But at least now we can bring this information back to whoever is their family.
Definitely. And perhaps the most important thing, I didn't see anyone who looked like a druid. Or I'm sorry, a dragonborn. So there might still be at least one survivor.
At least there's some hope yet.
Right, because it was a party of 5, right? It was Dragonborn was like the cleric of Ilmater, and then there was a druid. I don't think we had a description, and then these 3 from the old man. Or am I making up the druid?
Are you like asking the party, or are you asking me?
Yeah, whoever wants to answer
Sorry, I
first.
just want to clarify.
Whoever wants to answer first.
I'll let the party answer unless they don't know the answer.
I
don't remember.
So the old man actually didn't tell you how many party members there were. However, the journal will tell you that you found in the camp.
Right.
With the 6 tents.
Right.
Right. Yeah, because it was these 3, and then there was the whole thing where some of them snuck off, and that's why like the ranger hid their possessions, hoping to come back. The cleric's journal, the lanterns. It's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. We know that there is at least maybe 2 more living people. Hopefully they're alive, or at the very least they died somewhere else. But I'm hoping they're alive.
There is a druid. You did not make up the druid.
Excellent. I haven't lost my mind just yet. He says, looking at
Ranger.
the psychically destroying darkness.
A ranger, a wizard.
Yeah, the ranger and wizard
The
are
person
dead.
that wrote the journal.
Yeah. And it looks at either a fighter or a barbarian would be the orc woman. I'm leveraging fighter because I remember a fighter being mentioned in the journal.
Fighter, yep.
Yeah, so they're dead.
Okay, well, we best move on before.
Yeah, we should at least investigate the other dead body over there. It looks like a goblin, but for all we know, the druid was a goblin. We never got a physical description, so we should probably check that as well.
Okay, we can do that now. I don't know where the body is.
It's just north of here, by the campfire.
It's by the fire, right?
And yeah, because DM, remind me if I'm wrong. I already survival checked the bodies, right, last session, so we don't need to harvest.
Correct. You already survivaled them.
They've been survivaled. Yeah, because this is where I threw my thingy to bait the one that was in that guy's chest cavity.
So, as you approach, you notice that there are 6 tiny huts, poorly constructed and loosely spaced around a large bonfire. At the edge of the fire, you notice what appears to be the remains of one of the Horflit hunters that you killed, and what appear to be the bodies of 2 goblins, but something does not appear right at them. At this distance, you are unable to tell what it is.
But they're laying down like they appear either unconscious or dead.
Correct.
Can somebody with a light source follow me, please?
Before you do that, I will take my bow out. I'm gonna shoot both bodies with an arrow to see if they're faking being dead.
Okay, make 2 attack rolls with advantage.
2 attack rolls with advantage. First one is longbow. 20.
It's
The
the
second
first
one
one.
is a
The
30.
body. The second arrow is. So the first arrow launches into the one here on the left without a problem. The body does not move at all. The arrow sinks deeply into it. The second one, the arrow hits it so hard that it bounces it further into the darkness, but it does not make a noise.
Excellent. And more importantly, they don't get up. They're not zombies, and they're not faking being dead. And after the motion of the arrow seeds, like flitters don't bust out of the bodies or anything. Because if I remember correctly, that one dead one we saw from a distance, its chest was like caved open, and there was one in it eating it. We don't see that with the other 2.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I will.
Well, they're now also in the darkness.
Yeah. Well,
so.
now I will step forward with the light source in front of Soleus so that we can see better.
So as you approach, you notice the goblin-like creature's thin flesh has been crudely torn apart in multiple places, revealing internal cavities that now house those eggs. They're pulsating egg sacs, small and translucent with sickly internal glow. They've been laid deep within the organic material, and these sacs are actively growing at this time.
I am gonna reach into my bag, and I believe I have lantern oil. And unless someone stops me, I am burning these fucking bodies. So tell me if you're
Okay.
stopping me now.
No, you can do it.
Cool. I only have like one thing for lantern, so I assume that's one use of oil. I assume it's one body per use.
You could like cut it in half. It's like if you have a gallon of gasoline, you can
Oh,
do
fair
half
enough.
and half.
Then I will say I will use all the lantern oil I have, and then I will light a torch with a tinderbox, and I will just touch each body that has eggs, and I'm scalding. I'm scorched earth. If I had salt, I'd use salt. These eggs are not hatching. Absolutely not.
You hear the horrible screech
Good.
as the eggs, as it tries to burst out, but they're not able to do it in time, and you hear the satisfying to you popping of the eggs, and as the insides are burned before they can fully hatch.
Excellent.
The fire, as almost as quickly as you light it, quickly dims into nothingness, but you can still smell the burning flesh.
Excellent. And now that's two. That was we saw the eggs on all 6 bodies, or that was just the 2 bodies we walked up on.
Just those 2 bodies you walked up.
Cool. I look at Soleus and I go, "We need to check the other 4 bodies right now. This
Okay.
is no talking right now." And then I start going towards the other bodies.
I follow.
Yep.
Which other body? So you guys aren't searching, you're just beelining right now?
I before I search anything, I refuse to get jumped by another swarm of losers. I'm burning I don't care if these goblins had names and families, they're getting burnt. I'll take the karmic punishment later.
Fire! Sorry.
Okay. Continue.
Okay. I'm out of
What?
oil. I'm out of oil, so if other
I
people
give
would like
you
to
oil.
help, then I use that oil and I burn the other bodies with my torch.
Well, you only have 2 bodies.
That's just that
What?
there was more
I thought
bodies.
we already burned 2, and then these are 2 more, right? That we're right in front of.
Are you talking about the goblin bodies?
Yeah, the goblin bodies that are right in front of Soleus that we walked up on further.
Yeah, they're just 2 there.
Okay, then we'll burn
Are those
those
the ones
2
we
next.
burned?
Yep, those 2 you burnt.
Oh, I thought
already.
I'm sorry. I thought
Okay.
you removed the tokens. That's my bad.
I did not.
Okay. In that
I
case,
can put a little fire marker on them.
yeah,
if
that
you'd
or
like.
like an X because I'm dumb. Okay.
Okay,
Then I
give me a
don't
second
do what
for
I
you,
just
man.
did because I thought that was extra bodies. So then now I'm gonna go over to the third one that the dead flitter is in, and I'm gonna look at that one and the dead flitter.
So that horror flit hunter came. It was already hovering there. It did not come out of a body.
Okay. In that case,
So there's no other bodies.
So as far as we
That
know,
you
we
see.
see no other goblins
That we
right
see,
now.
yeah.
Okay. Then I am going to, because this is a new flitter, because we killed this one from a distance before the fight started.
Mhm.
I'm gonna look at Delilah and go, "Do you want to salvage what you can from this? I'm gonna walk around to see if there's 6 tents here, and there's only 2 goblins. The math ain't mathing. I'm gonna do like a walk around if you want to harvest this, and then I
Yes, I
will
can do
a
that, but
slow
please be
patrol
careful.
looking for other bodies."
Be careful.
Are you checking inside the tents at all?
Before I do the tents, I want to go, like, I want to look at, like, behind the tents, out past line of sight. Like, I don't want to open up a tent and then get attacked from behind. So I'm looking at the non-tent stuff first, and then I'll check the tents.
Gotcha. Give me a second. Let me open up the character sheet for Delilah really quick. I do have a lot of aberration.
I think she's got, like, a +5.
No. I'm opening up the salvage list.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so of this horror flit hunter, you remember the antenna, the teeth, the chitin. Chitin? How do you say it?
I mean, depending on where you're from, it's chitin, but...
Chitin and mucus and a pouch of teeth. Those are your options on what you would like to salvage.
I'll whisper over, we haven't taken antenna yet, or chitin. If anyone wants to do a completionist run.
Jingle, jingle.
But
Jingle, jingle.
So, do you remember what options you had for the aberrations that I gave before, or no?
I mean, I remember some, but I don't remember like.
Yeah. So
Very
you
much.
have antennas, of
Okay.
vials of blood, a pouch of teeth,
Right.
a vial of mucus, uh, a tentacle, and chitin.
Can I go for the teeths?
You can go. Would you like anything else, or just the teeths first and foremost? And that's kind
The
of
teeths. And guys, what else would I like?
If I'm remembering correctly, blood was the easiest, so that way if you roll high, you get
Okay.
a good rollover.
Blood and teeth.
okay. And in the order of teeth, then blood, correct?
Sure.
Okay.
What I'm rolling.
So, let me pull up the thing just to make sure I'm not gonna mess this up, because this is something that I'm still
Yeah.
getting used to as well. Okay, for aberration, you will do an Arcana check. So the way that this will go is you'll kind of cut it open using a dexterity check, and if you are proficient in Arcana, you will use that. And then do you have proficiency in Arcana?
If, do you mean by like a plus
Like
two?
the +2.
Yeah,
Or it
if
should
you
be a plus.
if you get your proficiency bonus in it, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you roll a 16, so you successfully get your pouch of teeths and a vial of blood.
Hooray!
Please add those to your inventory and just put in quotation marks aberration next to it.
Oh boy, let me add those.
And then
Scroll
while she's
down.
doing that, do I need to roll perception for the non-tent perimeter?
No, you do not, because you're just kind of walking around here. Well, yeah, let's do one to see if you see anything odd during your search.
Okay, perception. 21.
21.
Nice.
From what you can tell that that goblin body that you shot before was moved about 5 feet due to your shot. Another thing you do notice as you're kind of like searching the perimeter with a 21, you notice that the only thing different about this goblin from standard goblins is its head is on upside down. It should not be this way. So if you zoom in close on the picture, you can kind of see what I'm talking about. But it's as if he quite literally turned his frown upside down.
And the head is still attached, like via the neck. It's just that it's
The head
inverted.
is correct. The head looks like it's supposed to be that way. Even though it does not make sense, that is how
So it's not that
the
like
head doesn't look like the neck was broken in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
There's no major external damage.
Okay. And via that, we could also deduce that then it was more than likely that these are not, like, because we found the scrolls of Animate Dead. These are not goblins that died and then were resurrected and patched together via the magic. They looked like they were meant to be this way.
Correct. These corpses do not look weathered in the way that somebody reanimated would like have that decaying flesh.
I see.
The bodies are, I would not say warm, but rigor is just about to set in.
Well, they're very warm. I lit them on fire. But
Oh yeah, true.
that's taken. Give it a minute. Then I'll nod and I'll go. I will point I will point that out, but I'll go. I'm not. I guess there's no harm in rolling, right? Can I roll nature to see if I know of a race of goblins where that is common, or if that's something that I've never heard of that would imply that it's specific to this area?
I will have you roll Arcana because it's not natural
Okay.
and it's almost magic in nature.
21.
21, you know that these are called, I'm going to butcher the name here, so
Bokoblins.
anybody who's listening, I am sorry. These are called Favelin. Favelin are the equivalent of goblins who have been touched by the Fae. These are small Fae creatures.
Saltus face palms. And I go, I see. Small fake creatures. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
And mystery solved. I'm glad I went digging through shit for these. He says out loud.
While Delilah
Doing
is
good.
dissecting the body and Saltis is taking his laps around the camp, is there anything anybody else would like to do?
Nope.
So,
Not even
Leis?
sing a nice song.
She was in the bathroom.
Ah,
Oh,
Oh.
that'll do it. Okay, then.
if no one else does anything with the tents, then after I do my lap, I will start investigating the tents because I can't get jumped.
Yeah. I was gonna start investigating the tents too.
Oh, dude, you take one, I'll take the other. We'll tag team.
Let's go. Dynamic duo.
Okay, everybody pick your tents and we'll go just like we did before.
Where are the tents?
Pick this one.
These guys.
So there, you see how they are like kind of
Yeah.
blacked out in a way. Are you able to see around that or no? Or is it just like a black wall?
I can because I have a light source. I don't know if she has a light source though.
I do.
Okay, so I wish I could see. Oh wait, I can see from your perspective. Give me 1 second. Just because I want to make sure it's a good. Okay, can I? If I click on Saltis, I should be able to see what he sees. Okay, yeah, so it's you can kind of see the tent pegs in it. Okay. So I now know that for the future, and I will have to adjust that. I know the type of wall I should use. Okay. So let's go with Saltis first. In this tent, you will find 2 sets of rations with water. And one thing you did notice while scoping the perimeter was about 24 empty bottles of ale.
24?
24 empty bottles of ale.
Okay, someone's drunk.
Oh man.
I had 2 rations to my thing.
And 1 pack of travel clothes from that tent.
Do they look my size, like they were from the ranger, or are they goblin sized?
They are medium.
Huh. Okay.
Convenient.
Delilah, as you search your tent, you notice another set of 2 rations with water. A set of traveling clothes as well. And a packet of notes.
Can I read the notes?
The notes are a guide on how to go cave spelunking.
That's like the opposite of bouldering.
I pocket those. It was 2 rations
2 rations.
and 1 water.
Mhm.
And then traveler's clothes, but they're not my size, I assume.
They are small in this one.
You're kidding me.
Should I also be checking a tent? Isn't there like 6 of them?
Yep,
If
there
you
are
feel
6
if
tents.
you feel comfortable doing that, I mean we're doing it because we're confident that like Delilah can if someone's hiding in the tent, Delilah can take the hit and I can't. I'll see it coming. So, but if you're not confident, potentially
Well,
being in the front
technically-
lines.
Delilah could take the hit if that didn't mean going below her health.
Well, Delilah has like a very thick hide that reduces
That's true.
damage. That means she could probably swing that, as opposed to the squishy bard who couldn't. So I feel more
Forget-
confident with the giant werebear doing that.
Sometimes I forget that she is in fact currently a werebear.
I
A
didn't.
werepolar bear right now.
I say looking
my
up at someone literally 3 times my height.
Fuck it, I'll
Okay.
check the tent.
Perfect. Which one? Okay, so
Oh, the
Leia,
one I-
please make me a perception check at disadvantage.
I thought you were gonna tell me to roll fucking like
Initiative
save
or
or
something?
something. I was like,
No,
you
no. You just don't have the light.
Oh, I'll come.
I'm sorry, what did you tell me to roll?
Perception check at disadvantage. Oh, Delilah's there now. No, you get to go back to the other tent.
Yeah.
The roll has been set in motion.
But like whatever it is.
It's okay. Just roll
I think
double.
there's enough
Dude,
light.
just roll double nat 20. It'll be fine. 15's not bad, actually.
In this, you also find two sets of rations, a large pair of traveler's clothes,
I
and
have
what
those.
appears and what appears to be a set of climbing gear.
I see what they were prepping for. They didn't make it.
Interesting.
Oh, I never changed Delilah's picture. Dang.
I'm gonna call to Delilah and ask if she wants
So
these
many dead
clothes
guys'
because I
clothes.
No, I'm okay. It was really only Delilah's role player was merely joking.
In the zone.
Making a funny.
And, if Akuma's not going for a tent, then I will rotate out to this next tent that I'm standing in front of.
I can't
And-
see where you're standing actually.
Real quick, I just want to make sure, Soleus, you grabbed that bag of climbing gear, correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the water rations and the climbing gear.
Okay, perfect. And one second, let me check something before you search. I just want to make sure I'm.
Do
Checking
I have
the
to worry
DC
about the
on the
weight of the
bomb.
climbing gear or anything?
What was that?
Like, how much does the climbing gear weigh? Do I have to worry about that?
You do not. It weighs about 7.5 pounds if you care
Okay.
for it. Okay. Saltis, you find, shockingly enough, 2 rations
Nice.
with water. Nightwear.
Like lingerie nightwear?
Like, think Scrooge nightwear.
Oh, okay.
That's less fun. Actually, does it have a little note on it? Like, does it have like something embroidered?
Yeah, it says juicy on the back.
It actually has a little embroidery around the cap that says scrumptious.
I love that.
2 rations, water, and nightwear. Is there anything useful in the tent?
Not in that tent.
Great. I leave the nightwear.
I'm so
You
glad
leave the
that-
nightwear?
And more importantly, I take the 2 rations that I just found
Dang
in the
it.
water ration, and I
I
go,
think it's just
to anyone else, I go, hey, more rations is always a good thing, but something about specifically picking up these 2 rations and this water ration says that I'm about 2 pounds over my carrying capacity as a character with 8 strength. So maybe someone should take them so I'm not encumbered.
I can take those from you.
Awesome.
I can carry the weight you are unable to carry.
I'll give you a water ration and 2 regular rations. Because I didn't realize that I was that close to being over
your
capacity. 120 pounds, that's my limit.
Okay, I checked this tent.
Okay. You find 2 rations with water.
Wow, incredible.
Are you noticing the theme here? And
Is there-
a pair of tiny traveling clothes.
Tiny.
Tiny traveling clothes? Delilah picks these up and is like, what being wears something so tiny?
They are child-sized.
I do not like the implication of that.
The implication of that either. I really wanted Saltis to take the underwear.
It was nightwear, not underwear. I asked.
Because it's just so funny that you picked that. What is this?
Ignoring that roll, just quick question, Shep. Is there something about where I'm standing that I'm not allowed to move my token anymore?
I think you are stuck in between 2 walls. If you go around, I think it's just too close to the tree wall. I have to.
You might
when
have
I
to
made
free
this,
me because I'm
you
door stuck. I can't even move
Stuck
my
a little
token.
bit ago too.
Yep, now
Are
we're
you
good.
good?
Now we're good now. Okay.
Is this the last tent over here?
this one is the last one here.
Okay. Pick. If somebody else wants to look at it, I don't have to, look at it.
Sure,
but
I'll
I
help
will
you
look at
out.
it. Okay. Together.
Tag team this
2
time.
rations with water. No,
Oh my God.
nothing else.
Awesome. Who'd have thought? All
Well,
yours,
I
Delilah.
guess. Perfect. I will just carry all of our food and water.
Then,
Just add it to.
having thoroughly searched everything, we're missing one goblin. Because if I'm not mistaken, me and you, the Delilah, we deduced that there were 4 tiny fey creatures in that tent with the wizard with the rabbits. We have burned 2 and the flitter was eating 1. So we're missing 1. And it's not in this immediate area because I did a walk around. So either it got dragged away and it's somewhere out there in the darkness with eggs in it, which horrifies me, or it was like eaten to literally nothing, in which case no harm no foul. But I am 100% certain it wasn't in the refuse pit. And I gestured to myself after having dug around in the refuse pit.
Oh, you still have some, and then Delilah kind of like wipes off some more blood.
Excellent.
Well, I think we might have to bank on safer than sorry and assume it might have been taken for egg-laying usage, which is unpleasant. We should keep out an eye. Which direction?
Soleus, as you move, you hear an odd clinking in your bag that was not there before.
What?
Can
Clinking?
the rest of us hear it?
Can I like immediately drop my bag?
You can, in fact, immediately drop your bag if you'd like. Are you
And
throwing
step
it or
away
just
from
setting
it?
it down?
No,
Can
not like
I
throwing
hear-
it, but like not like gently setting it down either. Like just immediately like sliding the like I assume it's a backpack. Just immediately sliding things off of my shoulders, letting it drop to the ground and stepping away from it.
Can you do me a favor and just roll a straight d20? Actually, know what? I can do that. Never mind.
I'm gonna throw up.
Clinking in the bag, clinking in the bag. What could it be?
Okay. Nothing happens as you drop it.
19 white dragons spawn out of your bag.
Right,
Did the
Soleus.
pixies, did this fairies or pixies or whatever these things are that we're looking for go in my bag?
What are you saying?
There's something in that bag.
And Delilah, check the bag.
I will assist Delilah by pulling back a silver arrow and hanging it over her shoulder. If I don't like the look of that bag, it's dying.
This is just like hanging on top of my shoulder like a little like a pirate's bird.
Yeah, kind of.
I'm telling you, I gotta tell y'all right now, my character is really calm, cool, and collected about shit all the time, but nothing usually sneaks up on her, so the second that something surprised her, she was like, no!
So I guess Delilah just like kind of like really cautiously goes over to the bag and like reaches out like one would do like if, you know, with like 2 fingers and just kind of like
Like when there's a spider in your
Perhaps.
room and you think you kill it, but you
Yes.
knock it behind the bed and now you can't find it.
Yes.
And you're like,
and now
I
you
know
have to
it's
like
here.
pick things up.
Yep.
You have to pick things up so carefully. That's what Delilah does.
Okay. So you're opening it up?
Yes.
Okay. Soleus, are you cool if I just read off your inventory real quick?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything in my inventory that's
So-
like not.
So inside the inventory, you find I don't know if you can identify this immediately, but a diplomat's pack, a lyre, a dagger. Why do you just have a chest in here?
I don't know.
You
Just like a
have a
treasure
25-pound chest in here.
What's in the chest?
Are you sure?
I don't know. It came with that.
Oh, I think
So
a chest.
funny.
I think a locked chest is part of the diplomat's pack.
I would agree with that. I just was not expecting it, and I
Didn't even realize it was there. If I'm being honest.
You have a scroll carrying case,
Mm-hmm.
a set of fine clothes, ink pen, lamp, 2 flasks of oil for that lamp, 5 sheets of paper, 1 thing of perfume, 1 thing of sealing wax, soap, the pincer of a beast, the scroll of light you found, 2 rations, and the bag of climbing gear.
Was it the climbing
What's
gear?
the climbing
Was it the
gear?
fucking climbing gear?
Are you
Can-
gonna open up
can
the kit of climbing
Delilah,
gear?
yes. Delilah picks that up and opens it.
So inside the climbing gear, you find a set of pythons, boot tips, gloves, a harness, and a potion.
Can I investigate these items?
Yeah, they are standard pythons, boot tips, gloves, and harness one would use to affix themselves to a point on a wall, so that way they can't go too far. You can't fall from that point. You also can't go above that point. But you know you could anchor yourself and move 25 feet in either direction from that point without risk of falling. And then there's a potion.
Can I see the potion?
You can see the potion.
Can I investigate it or try and figure out what it is?
Yes, you can. So you do have a piece of gear in your inventory that will let you identify the potion, if I'm remembering correctly.
Oh, does she have like an
Oh,
alchemist
highlight.
kit? That's so cool.
Yeah, I do.
So you can make so this will be, I put poison and potion in the same. So I will do a DC of 10 with your alchemy check. So
Which
we'll
would
go
be-
with, because it's magical, we'll go Arcana, and you can add your tool proficiency bonus. Does that sound good? Or would you like to argue for something else?
No, I think that's fine.
I just love the idea of this enormous 16-foot werebear, like tinkering with tiny little glass vials that are like the size of their fingernail, and they're like dripping with a little dropper of the potion, and we're all just staring at it, and we're like, one of us probably could offer to help her.
I could try
Just-
and argue for investigation, but I think because it sounds like you want me to do Arcana, I'll just do
Oh
Arcana.
no, you can do either. Because, like, it's leveraging your knowledge. If you're gonna, like, taste it, run it through tests, everything, I'll take investigation.
Okay. Well, this probably won't.
I put you in favor of not tasting it.
So with the 7, you are unable to identify the potion.
I drink it. No, I lied. I'm kidding.
Well,
I'm
it's
kidding.
locked in stone now!
I'm kidding.
You have drunk
no.
the potion.
Does she heal?
That wasn't Delilah's thought. That was Sai's thought.
Shame she's in a different campaign.
Celeste's jaw is on the ground right now.
For some reason, just
Eyes
something
wide.
came over. Like the werebear part of her brain was just like, "There's a liquid. I have to eat it," and just guzzled it down.
Can I roll nature to see if there's any significant change to her after drinking the mystery potion? Like, does she blow up? Like, what happens? Does her eyes change color?
You notice no changes.
That's
no.
Wait, hold on, wait. Delilah, jump as high as you can in the air.
I jump.
Does she fall?
It is a standard werebear jump.
Does she fall slower when she comes back down?
She does not.
Damn it.
I feel sick. Am I like?
You feel the same.
Forgive me. Something just.
Wait, I have an idea. I go to one of the 24 empty ale bottles, and I pick it up, and I compare it to the potion bottle. Was it a 25th bottle of ale?
It was not.
Damn, okay.
It was what you remember before it was drank through Delilah's testing was it was a blue potion with something inside of it.
Well, it's inside me now, and I don't know why I did that. Can we just stop talking about it? Don't freak out.
Don't have anything to figure this out.
Can you make me a perception check, please?
Me?
Yes, you.
Yeah, do you feel different? More shot options. I can't help you with this. I got nothing. I shoot
Things
arrows.
and what I have. If I can, have things. I don't think I have anything that increases my perception.
Not of taste.
No, that's not true. I do.
For taste?
I thought it
Heightened
was
senses, right?
I thought it was smell. For
Dang.
That's smell and sound.
Okay, but I feel like it should be taste too.
it isn't.
Okay, where's my fucking perception? Oh, here you.
If you want, I can use some.
So, the potion tasted salty to you. And whatever was inside of it was slightly chewy, and you just didn't even think about it as you swallowed it.
Salty.
Chew it. I just like it just went down.
You just downed it.
Was it the equivalent of like? Wait, it was blue
It was
Blue.
with something in it.
And it was salty.
It was salty.
It was salty. Is how I can best describe what the potion tasted like.
I reach into I reach into my bag and I pull out every vial of like blood, mucus, etc. we got from every animal we've got up to this point. How similar are the colors? Like the aberration blood, the spider blood, the aberration mucus. Do any of those look bluish?
Nothing look blue.
Okay.
It's mainly the mucus is a sickly yellow and black color, and the vials of blood are vials of blood.
Okay. In that case, well, at the very least, we know you didn't accidentally eat an otherworldly entity, which is a plus. He says? Question mark.
I really don't understand why I did that.
Am I allowed to roll like a general intelligence check to know if I've ever been like at a store and seen like a blue potion on the counter?
I love how you're desperately
Desperately trying to figure out if you killed yourself.
Saltus, you have hundreds of years of experience. You have been in many, many shops. Please make me a history check to see if you recall.
Please.
It's not my best, but let's try. Oh, 7. I didn't turn advantage off.
You do not recall this potion.
I look with
I-
sad eyes. I look into Delilah's eyes and I go, "I'm so sorry. I don't know what's gonna happen to you."
Can I?
It's fine. Hopefully I can just at least make it to help you finish the mission. Whatever this potion might have been.
Can I like maybe see like with like my background and training, if I know like if it's a poison at the very least?
Yeah, make me a history check with advantage.
She's gonna see that it's a poison, but it waited 5 minutes for us to figure out it was a poison before it actually did anything. It was a cinematic poison.
In absolute cinema.
That's hilarious.
Okay,
What?
So with a 20, you can identify, or you can recall that what Delilah drank was definitely not a poison. It had none of the hues, none of the foul smells or anything as Delilah was testing it that would indicate that it was a poison. You are not sure what it was, but you can say with absolute certainty that it was not a poison that you are familiar with.
Okay, so Delilah, I can confidently say at least what you drank is not about to kill you. That was not a poison.
That is comforting. However, the unknowing of what it might do is a little nerve-wracking. But I think we should move on and ignore that. I impulsively drank it.
Yeah.
It
Then
won't do us any good to wonder about it.
then Saltus will say, "Well, then we need to reopen our previous discussion. Do we think now is the time at this place where we have light with the campfire and with the lanterns to rest and allow you to recover because you did take some damage, and also see if something happens with the potion after a certain amount of time, or do you want to just journey on into the dark and see what happens?"
I think for me to function at my best, and seeing as I feel as though... Why is she so long-winded? Jesus Christ. Well, we don't know what we will be facing. I think a long rest would do all of us some good. And I would appreciate the break to figure out whatever happened with the potion.
I didn't check the cart. Akuma's just sitting on it. I ask him to move his butt, and then I check the cart. There's a note that says, "Don't drink the blue potion." Weird.
Okay, searching the cart, it appears to be what was used to... You see a bunch of empty crates that most likely held the bottles initially. You also see a set of flint and steel,
Mm-hmm.
and you see a box with 2 rations in it.
I don't even pick them up. I point. Yeah.
I guess I'll take them.
Don't eat them.
The flint and steel and the rations, or just the rations?
Can anyone carry the flint and steel? Otherwise, it's 2 more rations, right?
Well, flint and steel is
2
just
more
a good.
rations.
Flint and steel is just a good way to start. Like, if you don't
Flint
have a way to
and
start a fire,
steel.
like I have a tinderbox, so I really don't need a flint and steel. But
I'm a Luke
Where do I
goblin.
see what the maximum I'm able to carry is?
So it should auto-calculate for you,
yeah, if
but I'm
at
pretty
the
sure it's
bottom,
like strength times
yeah,
15.
at the bottom where it says total weight, if the number turns red, you're over limit. That's how you know.
Oh, okay.
So I think yours is 150.
Okay. I can take the flint and steel if you need somebody to carry
Okay.
it.
I think I'm fine.
In that case, if
So
you're
you don't need me to carry it?
No.
Okay.
But thank you for offering.
if Delilah's leaning towards short rest, what are
Yeah,
you
what are
two
our
thinking?
options?
Because I can go either way, but I don't want to get in a fight and then something weird happen with Delilah and then everything fall apart.
I'm content with going with whatever the party decides.
Okay.
I think our best bet is to rest for a bit.
Okay. Then how about this? We hunker down by the fire. Anyone who has any sort of traps, we could lay traps around in like a circle. That way we don't get attacked. I will remain alert the entire time and keep an eye out. And we can have a lantern at each side so that we could see if things come from a distance. And we try to be as absolutely quiet as possible.
Delilah will set up the trap that she has.
And I will say, we came from the bottom, so we know that we've killed most of the stuff there. I would say set the trap like on the top right or the top left, like on those like that path that looks like it's going top left. Maybe set it there. Mind you, I have no idea if this trap will work on the flitters because they move in a really weird way, but there's no harm in trying.
But I'll put it there. Put it wherever you described.
I'll say like in this general area because we don't know what goes on past there, so.
Well, you gotta
Okay.
walk up and place it.
Oh, fair
I
enough.
hate you.
Here, I will move ahead. And do I die instantly?
No, you don't.
Why is there an X here? What happened?
I drew it
Oh,
in the darkness.
yeah. It's a Looney Tunes trap. I step on it and a painting falls on my head. Okay. Then
Oh, I'm stuck. I can't get out of the tent. Guys,
door stuck. Door stuck.
thank you.
Okay, in that case, the trap is set. I'll stay like right here.
Once the trap is set, you see this giant werebear kind of like hunker down, like curl up into as much of a ball as she can to sleep.
Okay, so she's doing that.
Oh wait, so you gave the trap to Saltus, who then placed it there?
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
Why does that change
No,
things?
I'm just making
Okay.
sure that was
Well,
what
because
happened.
yeah, technically speaking, I don't have like traps in my inventory, but like I think I'm a hunter. I think I'm proficient enough to set a bear trap. I think it's a bear trap. It's a hunting trap.
It is a bear trap, yes.
Yeah.
It's ironic that I have a bear trap and
Yeah,
I
isn't
am a
it?
werebear. But it's not really that ironic. It's to make sure that I don't actually hurt anyone, and so I have that.
In that case, while she's doing that, I will let the other two choose whether or not they want to like rest, or stay alert with me. It's up to them. I mean, they'll get the rest either way, so long as nothing happens. I am going to take this short rest to look more closely at the locket that I got from the ranger's tent, and just kind of and those funky arrows that were in his tent as well. And with my alert feat, even if I'm not like actively paying attention, I'll still know if stuff comes towards us.
Okay,
Um,
and
Question. Sorry.
answer.
Do I have to like de-transform in order to be able to transform later?
So you get your transformations per short rest. Like you get them back on short
Yeah.
rest.
Technically, midway through you sleeping, you would untransform because you hit your time limit, but then you just be able to retransform whenever you wake up.
Well, yeah, so your transformation lasts an hour. You've been in this form for, let's say, about like 10 minutes as you guys searched everything. So you still have another 50 minutes, or you can end it now, and then you can just finish your short rest now, which is only going to be at least 1 hour, and then you'll have it back.
Yes.
So you're going to deform and just kind of relax right now?
Should I? Saltus.
Saltus leans in and goes, I don't really know the specifics of being a werebear, but if there are any kind of benefits to being one, if we do get attacked, already being the bear would be beneficial because then you wouldn't have to become the bear again and use it, because then after that hour, we're probably not going to rest again and you wouldn't have it.
Right, okay, I'll stay.
And then
Okay.
Do Soleus and Akuma do anything?
It's gonna. Actually, maybe not. I was gonna say she's gonna quietly tune her lyre, but I don't think you can do that without, making noise.
Oh, I'm super dumb. I go, oh, forget what I just said. One of you magic people, I found this magic wand. Do any of you want to look at this magic wand?
I'll take a look at it.
Cool, I can't give her the wand I found on the wizard that I forgot I had.
So funny.
Taking that out
Do I
of my
have to roll
inventory.
an Arcana or something?
Yeah, if you want to try to identify the type of magic, then you can roll Arcana. Yeah, let me make sure. It's definitely magical. It has more magical properties than the average wand. You feel as if there is a special use to this wand. You can't really tell what school it's from with the Arcana of 12, though.
Guess we'll find out next battle.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
How do you have a +1 Arcana? I feel like you should have such a higher number.
I have something to do with my background. My
Yeah,
background's
probably.
not super magical, if I'm being honest.
It's probably fine. It's not important. That's not like the wand of destroy boss or anything. We didn't need it.
Well, I haven't checked it yet, but you'd have to wake Delilah up.
Well,
I mean-
you can check it later. Go to
Yeah.
bed.
Go to sleep.
Take a
Go to
nap.
sleep, go to sleep.
And then
So,
Somebody sing
Akuma.
Delilah a
Close your
lullaby
eyes,
right now.
shut your mouth, dream a
Thank
dream
you.
and
Yes,
get us
I
out.
was just thinking about that.
Saltus hopes they
So-
didn't do that in character.
Oh, I absolutely did. Coming from the bard.
okay. So,
Inspiration.
you are able to easily put Delilah to sleep with your song. Actually, can you make a performance
Yep.
check for me? Make a performance check for me, please.
Oh.
With advantage because you actually sang it. I'll take it as well.
Okay. Wait.
Puts Delilah to sleep. She's out.
Okay, 14.
And she's
Yeah.
dead.
So you watch in fascination as Soleus is able to sing Delilah to a nice lulling sleep, and Delilah unconsciously transforms back into their regular state because they are so relaxed.
I didn't even get to sing the whole thing.
You can please sing the whole thing for us.
It's copyright, I feel like.
Oh shoot,
That
never
is
mind.
absolutely
yeah.
copyright.
Oh,
It's from
okay.
Shark Boy and
Lava
Lava Girl.
Girl.
Have you never seen
Oh.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
We're gonna have to
I
fix
have,
that
but I
later.
don't remember the song.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, now
Poor
it's stuck in my
memory.
head. I just want to like.
Ditto.
sing it.
Saltus is looking at everything that transpired, and he's just like death gripping the amulet, and he's like, "This isn't gonna be an easy silent 1 hour, is it?" And he's
Well, with
just
Delilah
praying
passed
nothing
out,
else
I feel
heard
like
it.
it's fine.
I'm just gonna do this real quick so you guys can see the tents because they're so
Yay.
nice.
They're so pretty.
Okay.
Well, Delilah can't see them because she passed out, but that's fine.
Delilah's asleep. Solaeus is singing to Delilah. Solaeus to Delilah singing. Akuma, what are you doing?
Relaxing, listening to all of them do their things.
Are you vibing near the campfire or off in the
Yeah,
corner?
pretty much. I'm just vibing next to the campfire.
Would you
So
mind
far away,
moving?
though.
Yeah.
Move
Or you like
close.
stand by the cart is kind of what I'm asking.
Yeah. Meant to move my token. Oops.
Perfect. Okay. So real quick, Saltis, I will say you are able to figure out. It'll take some time, so you guys are short resting for about an hour, correct?
That's the plan.
Sure.
Cool. Let me make some rolls real quick.
Oh no.
While you roll and then do the amulet
So,
thing, do we get Song of
as-
Rest from the bard just being here, right?
So your short rest isn't done. I'm
Oh.
sorry. It just started.
Unfortunate.
You hear off in the distance, maybe about 15, as Soleus is singing Delilah to sleep, you hear maybe, let me do this. You guys can't see this arrow, right? No arrow?
I don't see an arrow.
Perfect. You hear about 30 feet to your north, Saltus, the very familiar sound of eggs hatching. While
Does Delilah hear that in her sleep?
No, you're
Delilah
asleep.
is asleep. A second, I can just pull this thing out of here, right?
Well, you realize that we shouldn't start a fight right now because we have to go to sleep.
I agree with that assessment, but I just gotta put it out there, and we'll probably stop here.
Oh, you don't think I could one tap the the swarm?
You'd
I
have
think
to
you
wake
could.
Delilah.
The guy who has every disadvantage against the swarm.
Oh, I've
To
had
wake Delilah up.
2 weeks to strategize. I can handle a swarm now.
Well, now Delilah is asleep, and somebody needs to use an action to wake her up.
Delilah is unneeded for this fight, so long as it's
Alright.
not more than 2
Saltis
swarms.
is confident.
I am
Can-
gonna blitz these fuckers.
He's ready.
Well, now that we've decided we're short resting, I can use my class abilities because they come back on a short rest.
You never even started your short rest.
No, but once these guys are dead, there probably won't be any more,
Yeah,
and then we
true.
could finish the short rest.
True. Let me change. Okay. Oh, that is not the stat block I wanted. There we go.
Yeah, it's a swarm. It has the fucking breeder stat block. We all die instantly.
Okay, so can Soleus and Akuma please make me a perception check? Saltus is close enough where he can hear it, but I need perception checks from you guys.
I heard it.
You heard it. You immediately stopped playing your lyre,
Sorry.
and silence befell the camp as you hear the noise of what you recall from your very recent encounter, a horflit swarm. It is to your north, a couple feet, but because you stopped playing, nothing has happened yet, and I will be changing the music. With this one. Is this too loud or no?
Good for me.
I think it's fine.
Perfect.
All good.
Actually, it's pretty loud. My only
Okay.
concern is music being louder than us speaking for viewers.
It should be
This
quiet.
is a good. This is a good.
This is good.
this
I'm
is a good
playing
level.
with the levels on my end too, so.
Okay, can everybody please roll initiative as soon as I start the initiative counter?
Oh, whoops. I clicked it too quick.
As soon as I find the initiative there it is. Haha. Oh, it's all the old ones. Let
No,
me
yeah, just clear it.
remove all turns, clear list. Okay. Perfect.
Ugh.
I'm asleep. How does that work?
It's just when you act. It doesn't mean that you wake up.
I know, but that's like.
Oh, and then
I really have to fix the swam.
That's fine. It's funny. And then I'll roll again. I'll roll again, and then you could just override it to be 19.
It says swarm for me right now.
It says swarm in the initiative, but I think when he puts it on the map, it turns into swam. That's where it
That's funny.
says swam.
I don't know why it's doing that. Wow, I'm trying to do this. Swarm.
It might also just be
There
like
we
you
go.
can widen the turn order bar and it should fill more.
Haha. Yeah, we're good. Okay, Akuma, it is your turn first.
Oh, we're actually starting this now?
yay.
Or
We
we
got-
could stop here.
We
It's
got
up to
this.
you.
We got this. It's just one swarm.
Oh, it's fine. We got it.
We got
Well, I
this.
don't see any targets, so I'm just gonna ready in action, I suppose. I don't-
And what action shall you be ready?
I'll just ready an Eldritch Blast for the first thing to attack the party.
So whenever something attacks the party, you will blast it.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Next up is Delilah. You are unconscious at this time.
Yep.
Let me make sure that that doesn't... can't move or speak and is unaware of their surroundings. Yep, okay, just making sure. So it is the Swam's turn.
Oh, wouldn't it be
And these
mine?
swam-
I have a 19 and it has a 17.
Oh, for some reason the order is...
Yeah, there you
Let
go.
me readjust.
There you go.
Yep, okay, your turn.
And
Boop,
then
boop, boop.
okay, then I will hold my action. I will prep 2 silver arrows, and then when this I recognize the sound of the eggs hatching, I know it's a swarm. So as soon as the swarm becomes visible to me, I'm hitting it with 2 silver arrows.
Okay. So it will be the Swam's turn. It is going to move forward. Let me know when you see it.
I see it.
Right in front of you or back here?
No, yeah, there.
Okay. Please make your 2 attack actions against it.
Okay. Neither of us are surprised by each other, right?
You are not. You all heard each other. Nobody's surprised.
So then 2 longbow.
Yep.
29
It's a 29
and
hits
15.
it. And a 15 hits it.
Okay, that will be 30,
15.
30 magical piercing because it's a silver arrow.
You watch as even coming in close contact with the arrows is enough to kind of burn these swarms, and it takes massive damage right off the start. Both of the arrows have severely injured the newborn's numbers. And it is going to continue its way, and it will attack you. But before it can attack, Akuma has readied his action.
Which
Are we
is
supposed
going
to
to
see a
be
health bar? Sorry to
2
bother you, but
blasts.
Wait, you can't see the health bar?
No.
How
Right,
about
it's
now?
2 Eldritch Blasts.
My knees.
Because 2 blasts per attack.
Yep, you get 2 shots. Those hit. I can tell you that. My 15 hit.
Okay. Can you see it now?
No.
Nope.
No,
No health bar?
it might be because it's in the dark. Like maybe it's not close enough.
How about now?
Now I can. Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect.
Now I can.
Okay. Wow, those Eldritch Blasts hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 9 and 5 for 14. You watch as your teal and black electricity flows around Akuma as he launches his dark insert copyrighted name here, blast at the a swarm, and it is on its last legs already. There's maybe 2 floating flits who are still there. All of the others have been burned and electrocuted by the wayside. And it is going to attack. Soltis.
Yes. My AC is.
Oh wait, it's gonna land on him and then attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
My AC is 18, so 20 hits.
Okay, and it will do 4d8 piercing. 13 damage. So it appears as if these swam, these two, for lack of better terminology, babies are nipping all over Saltus. You think that should you attempt to attack and miss hitting one of the filts, you might risk hitting him instead,
I don't
as they are
think
sharing the same space.
I don't think I'm going to attack, but I will move myself between it and Delilah so I don't wake her.
Akuma,
But-
it is your turn.
Well, I think I'm just gonna murder the horror flit
Do it.
and do another round of Eldritch Blasts on it.
What?
Okay. You are able to expertly curve your Eldritch Blast to go as if you were about to hit Saltus, and then it curves around him in two separate beams and completely wipes out the remaining swarm.
Yep. I didn't even roll damage.
You didn't have to
Yeah.
with its remaining health.
There's like 6 left, yeah.
Yeah, it had exactly 6 left.
I know, you made the numbers visible.
Oh, the numbers are visible too.
Yes.
That's crazy. I gotta take that away.
If it makes you feel better, I figured it out after the last encounter when I just did the math in my head. I was like, oh, about 50? So I was like, oh, I just did 30 damage? I'm not nervous. That's why when you're like, oh, it swarms you, I was like, I'm not worried. There's a warlock
And
right
it
there.
is
I'm
now-
not worried.
It is now dead. And combat is over.
Ooh, we did it.
And Delilah is none the wiser.
I reach into the swarm and I grab my arrows back.
You successfully recover your arrows.
I spin them and I throw them back in my quiver and I go, got him figured out.
Are you all continuing your short rest?
I'm asleep.
Yeah, well, yeah. Delilah's never ended. Before I guess since you said we never really technically started ours, I will try to get like I don't know, like we can harvest the same things we can harvest from the swarm that we can harvest from the regular ones, right? Like I can get teeth.
Yeah,
or
but
whatever.
it's tiny. But yes.
Sure, why not, right? What's the harm? I attempt to get in order blood or antenna and then blood.
Okay, let me pull up my little thing here. Same exact thing. Let me make sure this is correct. So it'll be an Arcana check, but you can do sleight of hand. So you can use your dexterity, and if you are proficient in Arcana, you can add that.
I am not proficient in Arcana. I just have a +3, so I'll do sleight of hand dexterity. 23.
23, you are able to successfully harvest your antenna.
And do I
You
have
just
enough
wanted
left?
the-
Do I have enough left over for the blood?
You just want okay.
Because I said antenna and blood in order. Because I didn't.
You
know
are
the order
able
mattered.
to get the antenna and the blood.
If I was smart, I would ask for chitin. I never think I'm gonna roll well when I do.
And then just please put aberration tiny next
Yeah.
to it.
Quick question. There's no like stars or anything that we can see, right? Because the whole like darkness thing.
There's nothing but the endless void above you.
Okay.
Endless void above you.
Delilah is in the void right now. She's just sleeping
dreams.
peacefully. Nice dreams. Completely missed the party getting assaulted in the middle of your day/night.
Okay. And then Saltus will look at Soleus and go, maybe we cool it with the songs for like the rest of the day. And then I'll go back to looking at my amulet.
So Lace is gonna lay across the log that she's sitting on, and I was gonna have her look at the stars, but there are none, so she's just looking into the void.
She looks at the horrifying absence of stars.
Yes.
The void stares back at
Yeah.
you.
And basically
It
it's
just keeps
just
getting
like
darker.
Yeah.
just listening to music in her head while she stares into the nothingness.
Okay, so you're checking the amulet first, right, Saltus?
Yeah, just as part of my short rest, I'm just like seeing if I vibe with it because it gave me that like sense of familiarity and like that familiar smell, and I can
Mm-hmm.
focus on it, and then like in the background I'm like listening for more eggs or whatever.
Yep. So the only thing is you can just only smell that faint scent of home coming from the amulet. You notice that the longer you hold it open, the stronger that smell gets for you, and it kind of drowns out any foul smelling odors around you. You can't even smell the refuse pit at this time.
I wish I knew that before I jumped in the fucking refuse pit.
Whoops.
You find yourself feeling a little bit more refreshed and like you don't smell as bad anymore.
Is this like the bear where I get a card, or do I need to roll something?
There's a little bit more to it, so I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Okay. Oh, is that something I could roll for now, or do I need to get someone to like inspect? Like, do I need to have like a wizard cast identify?
You could cast Arcana to see if there's any, and let's go with investigation.
Investigation, sure. 7. I got nothing.
Yeah, nothing. You just know that it smells very good, and you can theorize based off of your 7 that if you were to smell something terrible, this locket may be able to overpower it if given enough time.
It's a locket. It has a chain on it, right? Like it has a string.
Yep.
I'll put it on.
You can wear it around your neck.
Yeah. It makes me feel good, just knowing that it's there.
And then you also said you want to check out your arrows, right?
Yeah, just because I figure I never actually like looked at them. I know that they're corkscrew. I want to look at them to see what kind of damage they do, basically, like the damage type.
You notice besides the corkscrew, make an investigation for me.
Investigation. 8.
You notice besides the corkscrew in them, they appear to be completely normal arrows, just with your handling of them and inspecting of them. If you'd like to try anything with them, let me know.
I mean, I'll like, we're the huts, right, that we're around they're just made of like hut material, just like fabric and tarp.
Yeah.
I'll just like, I'll put one through it, see if it like slashes, pierces, or bludgeons, and then like I'll look at the log and I'll like heftily stab it into the log to see if it like twists, to see if it'll try to bore through the log. Like I'll see if it has any sort of, because I have several trick arrows in my quiver right now. I want to see if this is just this archer's style of handmade arrows, where that arrowhead is how he did arrows, which is a thing. Like Native Americans had their own styles of arrowheads, or if this is like a specifically marketable trick arrow that like, oh, if shot in this way, it damages in this way, or it does this function.
Okay. Pick a tent for me, if you don't mind.
The one to my right. So this one.
So Lace is gonna like hear him doing this and just watch him inquisitively, like,
Oh,
what
that-
the fuck are you doing?
Okay, so you're right there. So while you're still like near this Horflet swarm body, you kind of pull back your arrow, and as you release the arrow, it does not fly at all in the direction you want. It almost shoots off. Here, 1 second. So let me get the line tool. So you notice how the arrow kind of shoots off in this direction, completely missing the target. But then you notice how it comes right back through the target, right back through the darkness, and lands directly where you were aiming. Almost like it has a mind of its own.
Yeah, you see a very wide set of eyes look at that. And I just slowly reach down and pick it up and put them all back. And then I just don't say anything.
So Lace, watch that happen.
Yeah. I think I've pieced together how these function. I'm going to update my inventory, and it's going to say, quotation marks, boomerang arrow, quotation marks.
Okay. And would anybody else like to do anything, or will we finish our short rest?
I'm
Or
good.
does anybody want to examine
Definitely
anything
good.
that they might have picked up and possibly drank already, or...
Well, that ship has sailed.
That ship's long gone at this point.
She's
I
like
think.
30 minutes into digesting a mistake, so... she wakes up and she's yellow, you know?
Then please, Delilah, you can put in your short rest and roll any hit die you would like to try to regain health. I'm pretty sure everybody else is full, right?
Actually, I'm not. I took 13 damage 6 seconds ago before we rested.
That's fair.
Do I have to roll for health? I'm like, what am I doing?
So you can roll your hit die, which I believe are...
Probably a D10 or a D8.
That is not right. Yeah, her sheet says D4, and I'm
incorrect.
like, that's not
No
right.
way. Even a wizard isn't that bad.
I think it's a D5, but let me double... Or a D5, D6. Yeah. But let me double check.
While you're checking that...
I feel like I remember it being a D6.
Yeah, while you're checking that, can the bard check if we get extra healing, right? Because you're a bard.
Are you gonna let the bard sing?
Well, no, I think Song of Rest is
already
just... Song of Rest, isn't it just like through the
Oh.
natural charisma of the bard being around us that we feel motivated? I thought that's how Song of Rest was. Like, it's flavored however you want it. And she did technically already sing. It's what got us in that fight.
Song of Rest, being able to you can use soothing music or oration to help revitalize your wounded allies during a short rest. If you or any friendly creatures who can hear your performance regain hit points at the end of the short rest, each of those creatures, by spending 1 or more hit dice, each of those creatures regains an extra 1d6 hit points.
Okay, you want to roll a 1d6, and then we could just add it to our...
It is a D10 for Blood Hunter, by the way.
That sounds about right, because it's the same as fighting.
There we go. So you can just tap roll hit die. Delilah,
my hit die is gonna be at 8.
Did you take damage? Do you need to roll hit dice?
Oh, I thought you were saying like I had to roll my hit die for you guys.
No. You get to roll a d6, and we add that to our hit dice.
Ooh, damn, Delilah with the perfect roll.
And then that's gonna be 12 plus whatever 1. Okay.
Sorry.
I'll take it.
Plus what though?
12 plus 1. I already added the HP to your pool at this point. And then is anybody using an extra hit die to finish healing?
I am. So, and with that, I maxed out.
Delilah, you were at 46 out of 51. Would you like to use another hit die?
Do I like not get those back?
You get half
You
your
get
total
them
back on a long rest.
Do I need them?
They're just for, like, right now. Like, they're
healing?
supposed to be used at short rest to heal yourself.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'll use another one.
That's that wasn't right. That was a D4. How did that change? Back.
It reverted.
I pressed the right one.
Try rolling again. I just went back into your sheet. Yeah, change back to a D4 again. That's so weird.
That's crazy.
I'm confused.
Okay, so just do me a favor and roll a D10. Natural D10 in the top left corner.
8, yeah.
There you go. 8 plus 2, 10. So you get 10 more hit points back and you are at your maximum.
Fantastic.
And I think that is where we are going to call it, if that's okay with everybody.
Yeah, perfect.
Perfect, because my computer
fine
just
with
let
me.
me know that it's about to die.
Perfect.
Just did the same
We
thing
have
last time.
moved 10 feet. A perfect campaign.
But accomplished so
Woo,
much.
funny.
Hey, we did a lot. I burned those fucking jerk-offs. They're dead.
Delilah wasn't even
killed the
awake
swarm.
to watch it happen.
Yeah. See, I was very confident. Once I was like, oh, Delilah's asleep. I was like, oh, a swarm? Got it handled. I was expecting 2 swarms. So
I'm
we
glad Delilah can
overhandled
sleep
that.
peacefully and trust that Saltis hasn't handled.
Yeah, well, she needed to sleep more than I did. And so I was like, oh, that's why I was like, let me walk forward. They didn't hit the bear trap, which sucks, but makes sense. And because they're a swarm, it wouldn't have mattered. And then I was like, okay, cool. I was like, they're probably gonna make it to me. That's why I walked onto the path. I was like, I want them to hit me first because I have the most health of anybody. And then I was like, I'm gonna shoot them. And depending on how good this damage is, I think we'll be fine. Because I was like, they're gonna get hit with like 4 Eldritch Blasts in the first turn. And I was like, I think we're
Kaboom.
fine. And if there were 2, I knew that they would have been like in my space and then like in a line. I would have taken 1 step back and then shot them both with that magical piercing thing I did last time with silver arrows, and it would have done like 45 to each of them. So I was like, now that I have a reason in character to use the knowledge that I know, these are no longer a problem. I needed to, in character, fail several times so that I can go, yes, of course, silver arrows, and then use my actual equipment.